Alright, let's start with a new section, section 10, using subqueries. Suppose that we want to find the employees who earn more than Michael. And what do we need for that? At first, we need to find what is Michael's salary to compare with the other employees. And after finding Michael's salary, now we can find who earn more than Michael. Let's try to find who earn more than Michael with SQL Developer. Now we are writing our query. Select salary from employees, and we know that Michael's employee ID is 201. We are writing our where clause then, where employee ID is equal to 201. Let's run the query. Now we found that Michael's salary is 13,000. So now we can find who earned more than Michael then. We are writing our query. Select all the columns from employees, and our where clause is where salary is greater than 13,000 and 5 employees earn more than Michael. There is no problem in here. Let's think about that. We write this query into a report and run the same report 1 year later. In this time, for example, Michael's salary had changed to 15,000. Let's run our query again. As we can see in here, the result has changed. But in our report, Michael's salary is written with 13,000. And there is a mistake in here, because Michael's salary has changed in a year. So what are we going to do for that? We need to find Michael's salary dynamically. And in this time, we use subqueries. Let's continue with our slide. How does subqueries work? Subquery with another name inner query is executed first, and the result of the subquery is used as the input of the outer query. And after the outer query has executed, the final result is returned. How do we write our subqueries? We write our select query, and if we are using our subquery in where clause, we use our subquery within parentheses. And we write our inner query, what is Michael's salary? And after that, the result will be input of the outer query, the employees who earn more than Michael, and the result will return 5 employees earn more than Michael. Let's write this in our SQL developer. And this is our inner query or subquery, and this is the outer query, and we are copying our inner query, and instead of static salary, we are writing our subquery which is Michael's salary. And now run the query. As we can see, 5 employees earn more than Michael. If Michael's salary changes in a year, and if Michael's salary gets 15,000, In this time, this inner query will return 15,000 and the outer query will return the true result. So, inner query is named as subquery and outer query is named main query. And subquery is executed before the main query and the result of the subquery is used by the main query. Subqueries are enclosed with parentheses. As we did in here, our subquery is used in parentheses and executed first to be able to use the returning value in the main query. Subqueries can be used within select clause, where clause or having clause, and from clause. If we look at our query, we use our subquery in our where clause, and we could use our subquery in here or in here as a table or in our having clause. And there are three types of subqueries, which are single row subqueries, multiple row subqueries, and multiple column subqueries. In our further lessons, we are going to give details of single row, multiple row, and multiple column subqueries. So this is the end of using subqueries. See you in our next lesson.